So this is my first time ever being to what's called a consignment sale, but my wife has been to these dozens of times. This is basically where we've gotten all of our children's clothing, and it's set up at the Northgate Mall in Chattanooga. And today is everything is half off, and we pretty much bought all of the children's clothing at consignment sales like this. And I didn't grow up getting my clothes this way, but my wife has, so this is like $1.50. Anyway, so my wife has always gotten the children's clothing this way, and at first it felt a little weird that we were buying used clothes. It kind of felt like we were, poor and broke, even though I was making $100,000 a year at Volkswagen. But one of the things that really sold me on it was that my wife would come home with, 30 or 40 clothing items for our children. And she had spent on average, 75 cents a garment or $1.50 a garment or whatever. And then what that did for me, because I try and be a good steward and I try and take care of our things, what that did for me is that helped me restrain myself when they got filthy or when they wanted to slide down a rock and tear the butt out of their pants, or they tore it or whatever. And I think you should take care of your things no matter what they cost. But if you spend $15 on a t-shirt and sorry, I'm trying not to film other people. If you spend $15 on a t-shirt and then your kid wants to, get it stained with cranberry juice or something because he wants to squeeze all the cranberries with his mom to make juice or whatever it is, it's like no big deal if it's 50 cents. And so just like buying a used truck has helped me be a better father and keep my cool when they scratch it, buying really cheap clothes for kids when they don't care about brands and designer junk, it's a huge money saver. And my wife has come home with things from Adidas and Nike and Under Armour and, good brands. It's not like you have to buy junk. And the kids have been excited about colors and patterns. And this is actually the first time we've ever been here all together. And they're excited to pick out their own things and make decisions. And, I know some people may look at this and think that this is a second-class life. And there's a part of it sometimes that feels that way, that we're buying used clothes. But what's first class is being 35 and retired and being able to do whatever you want with your kids whenever you want to, and going rock climbing and mountain biking and hiking and paddling in all the national parks and having your time to yourself and being debt-free and having $400,000 in the bank. That's first class. And so sometimes you got to get over your feelings about what feels like second class, and you got to use math, and you got to use logic, and you got to use wisdom. Anyway, that's it today.